So what's the sponsor again?
Oh, we're not. No, it's not a sponsor. It's
Secret sauce.
a showcase.
Oh, open sauce.
Yeah.
Oh.
Secret sauce, offering.
Oh yeah, we're playing games today. Okay, what are we playing?
Showing games.
We're showing games.
Trailer, like the trailer.
Oh, there's trailers for game. Oh. Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
You want me to?
you gotta do that.
Yeah, I'll intro. Okay, I'll intro it. I got you. Guys, welcome to Secrets.
Demon Tides. Long ago, the Nocturne and humans were at peace. But with famine at the doorstep, the fight for power and resources began. The fight for the God Crystal. Locked safely in the tower, the Nocturne stand guard, protecting the Gnosis. That was, until General Verse stormed the tower, killing all in his wake. With Verst and his men corrupted by a thirst for power, humanity looks to our unlikely hero for a last-ditch effort of salvation.
Hey guys, my name is Jack Green and I am the solo developer behind Gigasword. Gigasword is an action puzzle Metroidvania in which you wield a massive sword with massive weight. The main mechanic is that you can actually stick the sword in the ground anywhere at any time, and that actually allows you to jump higher because you're no longer weighed down by it. I've been working on Gigasword since 2019. I ran a Kickstarter for the game in 2022 that was successful, and after that I just started really pouring all of my time into development as well as simultaneously searching for a publisher that I could partner with. When I met the guys from MycoRelic Games, it was clear to me from the start that Gigasword was something that they believed in wholeheartedly. It feels really surreal to finally have a release date for this game after working on it for 6 years. I really couldn't be happier with the way that this game is coming together. Thank you so much for your continued support, and I will see you guys again soon. Thanks so much.
Wake up and assume your form. You are a sentient fungus, reanimated within the body of a long-dead machine, awoken by the great spirit fungus Ungaba to fulfill your purpose. Chosen to avert prophesized cataclysm from a dormant threat. Scavenge for parts to enhance your robotic body. Start with a decrepit, moldy frame and replace it to overcome the dangers of the environment. Dodge, block, parry, jump, air dash, and mantle. Do you have what it takes? You might play solo, or you might have allies. You may strike with a mighty club, or you may choose to take on ranged threats with the powerful Zen or disc launcher. But it's not the weapons you wield, it's what you do with them. New from Sandy Dingo Games comes MycoRelic. Play the game coming September. Play the demo now on Steam. Figurines not sold separately. Figurines not sold at all.
Pachow! Pachow!
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Just playing with our totally legally distinct and not too obviously reminiscent of Bionicles Vibes toys.
Oh, you mind if I join?
We only have 2.
Oh, that's no problem. I brought mine.
Hey, I'm David. This is Graham, and that's John. And the 3 of us have been making MycoRelic.
We've been working on MycoRelic for, the past 4 or 5 years. I think the first really 2 or 3 years were us learning how to use Unreal Engine. We started out making mods.
We sort of missed those days just because it was nostalgic, but we also felt that same rush of getting to work on this game and being really passionate about what we're making and wanting to spend those late hours.
John's been doing our art, and he's learned a lot of 3D in that time.
Originally, it was like pixel art and stuff. The idea was these robots, and those ones that didn't have arms and the ones that did were like zombie robots. That inspiration ended up translating into MycoRelic. We stuck with this robot aesthetic.
If a Souls-like multiplayer co-op mushroom robot game sounds like your thing, check our game out.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. The world is a wicked place, and we are naught but sinners. Yet I beseech thee, O Lord, to protect us from evil. May thy firm hand reign over these lands. Evil devours remnants of life from this realm. Please, grant us the strength to resist the darkness. To cleanse this earth of corruption. Grant me the courage to one day join those who risk their lives to save this world. Because the vermin have inherited the world. Amen.
You've probably told yourself, I could never do that. Too technical, takes too long, too many reasons not to try. Surprise! You can make it. Make it branching, make it haunted, make it romantic, ridiculous, philosophical, furious. Make it the thing you've never seen before. No coding required, no syntax, just smart logic written in plain English. Drop in characters, art, and even game mechanics from shareable content packs. Collaborate in real time. Your team, your community, your game. Share your game in Adventure Forge with a click. And when you're ready, export it and publish it anywhere. You don't need permission. You don't need credentials. You just need a story, a spark, a reason.
Over the last couple of decades, every form of storytelling has become very, very accessible, right? You can write books and fan fictions and publish them on sites and then eventually end up getting published or made them into movies. You can make movies on your phone nowadays, but video games have still been very, very constrained. They're so expensive to make and they require such specialized skills that it's still a relatively narrow set of voices that are heard in video games. And that's what our real goal with Adventure Forge has been, is to reduce all that, to make it so you can make your games. You can make your stories come to life. And I hope for that to just have an explosion of points of view, explosion of different people's life stories and cultures coming to life in video games, and being able to do that for relatively niche and narrow audiences, because it can now be labors of love like every other form of art has always been.
You know, we like to do things bigger and better at Off-Brand Games, which is why we're upping it a notch. I'm getting a private jet for every developer we are showcasing today, and we are all going to Monaco to the F1 Grand Prix, and it's all on Off-Brand's dime. Now let's take a look at this next trailer.
Hello, my name is Fernando Titz of Games from the Abyss, and this is The Lacerator, a retro survival horror game that's as trashy as it's terrifying. You play as Max, the man who loves sex. Him and his porn crew was captured by the Lacerator. Yes, that's the story of the game. As you navigate through the multiple paths, you have to defend yourself, solve puzzles, manage your items, and explore the complex lair of the Lacerator. But that's not all. Max is always in danger of being lacerated. Let's take a closer look. He's running from the Lacerator when suddenly, psoom, his leg is gone. This might hurt a shitload, right? Now instead of walking, Max crawls. His aim is not the same and the melee attacks are weaker. But now he can crawl under tables or pipes, avoiding enemies and accessing new areas. Different lacerations will lead Max down different paths. If we take a look here, this ladder looks really high. Well, Max would need both legs to reach it. Let's skip forward a bit more.
What the f? He has a saw on his leg? No, cut!
Sorry about that. Unexpected things happen whenever you play the Lacerator. There are multiple paths, endings, and many lacerations. You can even lose your penis. Can you adapt and survive? The Lacerator is coming out later this year, and we've just released a new demo on Steam. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
You who entered Yariv. You lost your strength. Your mind is clouded. But your goal is clear. Curse of fate. faces, plague of this world, because of it. If someone sees another face, they both die. And you, another traveler to Yarev, you cross the border, marking the beginning of the end.
Spread out.
Run!
On my way.
Get in the car. I'm a medic. I'm help.
Get in the car.
Hey, we are Toge Productions Kediri, the team behind Whisper Mountain Outbreak, a co-op action horror game that we've been crafting with love. 9 of us are building this game together, from writing codes to writing creepy lore inspired by our hometown Kediri. A small town surrounded by mountains and rice fields. And that eerie small town vibe, you'll definitely feel it in Whisper Mountain Outbreak. Play the demo right now and feel it for yourself. Whisper Mountain Outbreak will launch on early access this August 11th. Wishlist the game now.
I've been told that there are 3 million reasons we cannot do the private jets, so unfortunately we have to cancel that. I'm sorry to any of the developers who might have made plans, but please check out this cool trailer.
Do you know if you can trust your eyes? Do you wonder if reality is broken? Do you ever feel like you're being watched?
The dark web. You will stream. They will watch. They will follow. Sacrifice yourself. What is inside of you? Cry. Bleed. Stream. 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 Stream your death.
Hey, we're Happy Volcano. Today, we're excited to introduce you to Modulus, our new factory automation game where you cut, colour, stamp and assemble 3D building blocks to design and optimise sprawling factories.
Modulus is all about creating building blocks to construct entire buildings, with modular design at the core of the gameplay. The concept of modularity fits perfectly with the factory automation genre, where reusing and mass-producing items is key. In Modulus, however, the focus is on freedom.
Buildings do have specific requirements, but there's no fixed formula for how you meet them.
What I love most about Modulus is that the modules you craft are actually used to build. Every building block you create has a purpose.
Let's take a look under the hood and talk about how it all works. The beauty of Modulus' voxel system is how mathematical its core operations are. A factory line starts out with a basic cube, and then it's up to the player to slice it up, rotate it around, paint it a new color, and reassemble all of the pieces to make anything they want. Chain these operators together, and that's when things start to get complex.
When we began exploring the art style for Modulus, voxel art quickly emerged as the obvious choice. The factory is built on a grid, allowing you to create modules from blocks, resulting in grid-aligned geometric shapes. And what art style is more fitting for cubes on a grid than voxel art?
You can play the Modulus demo for free right now on Steam. Wishlist it, share it, and come hang out with us on Discord. We'd love to hear your feedback. We're just getting started and we can't wait to show you what's next.
Hey, we're Happy Volcano, the team behind Modulus, a creative factory automation game, where your factory can produce any voxel-based module you can think of.
We are a small team working mostly remotely from
Belgium,
Germany,
France, India, Canada, the Netherlands, Scotland,
and
England!
The game's been a real passion project for us.
Every building you place in Modulus is literally made of voxel blocks you craft.
It's like if totally not trademarked bricks, please don't sue us, combined with Factorio, but chilled out a bit.
We've been obsessing with making smart and scalable systems that feel intuitive and playful. And honestly, watching the community surprise us with how they use them has been the best part so far.
Thanks for checking out the game. We can't wait to see what you build.
Welcome to Curios. This is a game where you can create your own solar system. You get to grow your planets, starting from a tiny asteroid. And once big, you can play with them. In this game, you'll be discovering, exploring, collecting, and you get to protect your solar system from lurking evil. And on the way, you'll be making a couple of friends. We love space and we hope to share this with you. And for the first time, you get to try Curios, because the demo is out now on Steam. So if this sparks your curiosity, I'll see you there.
Hello, we're Merge Conflict Studio, and we hope you enjoyed the trailer for our new upcoming game, Emporium.
In the past few years, funding for indies has been insanely difficult to come by. Without the support of a publisher, we had to learn a lot of the non-game parts of releasing a game while maintaining a sustainable budget.
We love friendship and cheap rent, so after college we decided to move in together and make small, heartfelt games. Being friends, roommates, and coworkers means we have the unique opportunity to make fun games while taking care of each other.
After we moved in, we made a bunch of prototypes in a week and then picked Gemporium out of that crop of ideas, turned it into a demo in a month, and now it's ballooned into a full game. It's been very rewarding to see a small community build up around this project, and we're super excited to share the full game with everyone in August.
It's been a crazy and exciting journey, and you can support us by following us on socials and wishlisting Gemporium on Steam.
Hi.
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 Do you know you can wishlist most of these games right now on Steam? Yeah, it'll let you know when the game comes out and help the developers of those games. And they look really good, so you might as well get to it. That's what I'm doing. I hope you do the same. Check out this next game too. It's very wishlistable.
Hi, I hope you liked our trailer. I'm Lauri and me and 4 other developers, we from Utu Studios. We have no office and we work remotely, as you can see. We like to make games that have positive impact, games that make you feel joy and have a good time. Our game was inspired by childhood nostalgia. Kids making up their own rules, coming up with their own cards, using their imagination. Try out our demo on Steam. Thank you.
This is Bite Bond, a co-op puzzle adventure where you play as a cute droid exploring the inside of a PC. Teamwork is your ultimate weapon. Cooperate to collect energy, dodge digital foes, and overcome challenges together. Explore neon circuits, CPU pathways, and other parts of the PC, each with unique obstacles and surprises to keep you on your toes. Take on a mission where quick thinking and cooperation are key. You're not just any antivirus. You're a cute, chubby droid. Wishlist Bite Bond on Steam and get ready to solve puzzles together.
I'm Lewis, solo developer of The Art of Reflection. I've been working on this game for just shy of 5 years right here in my living room in Vancouver, Canada. Building a game has been a dream of mine since I was a kid. I'm so grateful that I get to do this. I love that on different days I'm doing programming, art, game design, sound design, music, trailer editing, pretty much everything really. There are so many interesting aspects to making a game, I'd feel like I was missing out if I only got to do one of them. I built my own engine for the game. I wrote the 3D renderer and the mirror tech from scratch. Teleporting through mirrors is kind of the whole point of the game, and I wanted to be confident I could get everything to work exactly right. It's a pretty weird effect. You don't actually enter a mirror world at all. You basically bounce off a mirror like you're a ray of light, and I snap your head around instantly when you hit the mirror surface. When you bounce, I also flip your screen horizontally, I invert your controls, I swap where sounds appear to come from, all to maintain the illusion they just passed straight through a mirror. I'm looking forward to releasing The Art of Reflection in September. Enjoy the rest of the showcase.
If you don't know, Open Sauce is run by William Osmond, who's given me complete control to operate Secret Sauce, and he has no idea what we're doing. So for this next portion, I'm taking full advantage of that, and I'm showing you only games made by Off-Brand Games, my publishing company, who has a few games coming out that I think you'll want to take a look at. William, you'll never see this, but I think you're a nice guy.
It's a Rick Speck.
Rick Speck, look at my six-pack. Rick Speck, look at my six-pack. Rick Speck, look at my six-pack. Rick Speck, Rick Speck, Rick Speck.
You want to play again? Bring it on.
Where do you think you're going? I've studied this planet all my life. I know how big the frog time is here. If you defeat me, you can have the technology, but if you don't, that'll be the end of your world. But no rush.
Beautiful blown move.
I'm making this game about sledding and hanging out with friends. It's called Sledding Game. There's no real direction on how I think you should play. This is my first game, and I really just wanted to make something with proximity chat where you can mess around and have fun.
Oh, God.
You can make snowballs. You can play darts in the lodge.
Whoa, I got the keys on the car.
You can do cool sled tricks.
Yeah.
And you can also just chill out and talk by a campfire. I kind of like the randomness that happens when there's nothing telling you like where to go or what to do, and you're just given like a bunch of little tools and mechanics. Wishlisted on Steam. Thank you.
I was expecting him to walk away.
Now, what I really wanted to show off were some of the new characters I've been working on. You may know the classics: frog, a couple bears, a penguin, a fox. But now, as you'll have seen in this video, there's a couple seals, a panda bear, more frogs, some toads. Oh, you're gonna love this one. Arctic fox. W. But yeah, if you just enjoyed hanging out with friends or sledding or frogs even, wishlist Sledding game on Steam. It's my first game and kind of my first time doing a trailer like this, so I hope you like it.
He's getting his cheeks warm. Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm Michael from Treehouse Games. We're making Voyagers of Nerra, a seafaring survival crafting game where you and up to 10 friends will sail, swim, and surf through a magical ocean world. As developers, we've learned that player feedback is the most valuable ingredient to making something fun. So we decided to playtest as often as we could, even if it meant exposing lots of rough prototypes and some awkward bugs. But we've tried our best to always be open and not take ourselves too seriously. We've been playtesting with our Discord every 2 weeks for over a year, and the player feedback has been literally game-changing. Players help us see when features need more work and what's most urgently needed, and when we've landed on something awesome. With our demo out on Steam, we've had over 100,000 players try our game. Thank you all so much for your support, and of course, feedback. All that helps make the game better and better. We can't wait to launch Voyagers into early access this September 16th. So drop us a wish list, and we hope to see you there. Thanks.
Did you find anybody? No. We're too late.
There are more suits hidden across the galaxy. He believes they're the key to stopping frenzied attacks.
Take us deeper into the asteroid field and let them chase.
I'm going to see how well they can dance.
Leave it to Blue and I.
You're certain you know what you're doing?
Come on, Big Blue. We've got to stop them.
Leave them to me, Captain.
Target eliminated.
Got your backs.
Let me at him!
Are those frogs? How'd they get so big?
And they spit acid.
You have something my riders and I want. So here's the situation. It doesn't have to be a single droplet of blood. If you cooperate.
We fought frenzied swarms far more dangerous than you.
Oh, I almost feel bad. You're an adorably naive bunch.
Don't go sicking the bots on them yet, Mira.
These are the guys with the relic suit?
That's us.
Val, if you're hearing this, we're here to help.
Grizzly, what are you doing out here?
Glad to be joining a team of this caliber.
Battlesuit Aces.
Pilots, suit up.
Hey everyone, I'm Husband, game director on Rogue Eclipse, an epic spaceflight action shooter for the new age, set in a universe inspired by arabesque futurism. We wanted an experience where you were immediately thrown into the action with super responsive flight controls, being able to soar through the stars and effortlessly drift around your foes in style, while immersing yourself in the most spectacular, neon-infused explosive arcade action possible. As a small remote team, we face no shortage of challenges, whether it be crafting our volumetric solar maelstroms to our Tano Circus-inspired particle projectile systems, through to the expression of arabesque futurism with our designs and environments, in order to shape a distinct sci-fi frontier with bullet hell-inspired elements to battle through. You've also just had a first use of one of our behemoths, gargantuan warships that'll push your piloting skills to the ultimate test. An amazing team has been working together to bring this game to life, and I'm immensely grateful to them. Be sure to wishlist the game and check out our demo. Thank you all so much for watching, and we can't wait to share more going forward.
These Glastro goons have got no idea they got a Stretchmancer on board.
Quick, to the laser beta!
Prisoner, this is the Crack Core Complex Prison Complex. You'll never make it past our squeezing edge trap technology.
Spacious and capacious, Chief. We'll be out of here in no time.
Stretchmancer, watch out!
but a stretch, Chief.